What's going on, y'all? This is your boy OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with yet another NASCAR Diecast review. And this is actually going to be one of my latest pickups that I actually got from a Diecast company known for their 3 for $20 deals at the tracks as Mead Motorsports. So see right there, we got Mead Motorsports Diecast Race Collectibles. A really cool place to check out, especially if you guys are on a tight budget when you go to the racetracks, because $12 for a 1/64 scale diecast is quite a lot of money. So 3 for $20, that's the deal I got for them. But unfortunately, this was a diecast that I was not planning on getting, but I did pick up my 3 diecasts that I got, but this was the 4th diecast I got from Mead Motorsports, and I couldn't believe I found this SOB. This thing is so freaking rare. One of the rarest COTs in the collection. It is Brad Keselowski's. No, he did not win this race. Brad Keselowski's 2010, well, quotation marks 2010. It's technically his 2009 car, but the box says 2010, so I guess we'll have to go with the boxes. Penske COT for Penske Racing. Holy crap, guys. I cannot believe I found this car. And I think I found it for a reasonable price. I think Dennis only sold me this for like $10 or so, which is quite a steal because this diecast is so freaking rare. I mean, you want to talk about a rare Brad Keselowski car? I literally thought I was tripping and I was daydreaming. I was like, there's no way I just found this car. And it was like the only one they had. I was like, no freaking way. But yeah, the owner Dennis definitely had a good laugh out of me because I just literally freaked the hell out when I saw this car. But anyways, I'm probably gonna go and do more of that as we're gonna kick off this diecast review and the official unboxing of Brad Keselowski's 2010 Penske COT. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of this box, and man, God, the memories, the freaking memories, man. I cannot believe I finally found this car after so many years. I think almost literally a decade later, I ended up finding this SOB. But my lord, man, this is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see in the reflection, guys, but this actually is a metallic white. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna actually zoom in on this so you guys can see this because I'm not crazy. But look at the finish on this. This thing is a metallic white. I mean, look at that. That is so freaking cool, man. Of course, the colored rims. My God, I love the colored rims. But there's a reason why I'm nitpicky with the freaking with the amount of coat of paint that they use on the rims. But look how perfect that is, guys, compared to what Lionel has. Look how perfect. I mean, that is literally the amount of perfect coat you can get on a painted rim. That is perfect, man. There's no inconsistencies whatsoever, and Motorsports Authentics did a fantastic job, as this was the final year that they had the licensing for the diecast. But there's the old Penske logo right there. My lord, that brings back a lot of memories. But this is another reason why this car is rare, because it is a Dodge COT, the Dodge Charger, man. Oh my lord. I know the Dodge Avengers are pretty rare too because they only ran for like a season or two. But this is just so freaking rare, man. I just can't believe I found this, guys. And just so cool to see a Dodge 164, man. I'm hearing rumors that Dodge is going to be coming back probably next year. But if that's the case, man, oh man. These Dodge diecasts, they have been so hard to find. And heck, I'm just so glad I got this, man. But we do got some butchering right there on the logo. It looks like we had a smear or something right there. It looks like the Sprint Cup Series logo got kind of butchered. That, or there was a paint chip. But yeah, just it's such a basic scheme, guys. But you kind of want to know the story about this scheme, actually. So like I said in the introduction, guys, this was marketed as his 2010 car, and I'm not bullshitting you. The box does say 2010, so I'm not full of shit. I know I say a lot of weird shit in reviews, and I might exaggerate a lot of stuff, but yeah. So this car was marketed as a 2010 car, but this is actually based off of the 2009 car. It's very, very similar to Justin Allgaier's Verizon car from the Nationwide series. But it's literally the exact same paint scheme. But basically what happened is that since, I guess originally this was going to be a Verizon-sponsored car, but as you guys know, NASCAR and their title sponsors, they were very picky about competition. Like, you guys remember the whole thing about AT&T, how they had to leave NASCAR, and they left Jeff Burton unsponsored in, the beginning of 2007 and 2008, because NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, that's a competitor. And guess what? Verizon was a competitor too. So yeah, they could not run the Verizon logos on this car. So yeah, kind of awkward. So they kind of just copied the Verizon paint scheme and just added the Penske logos, and it doesn't look too bad. It definitely doesn't, but it is pretty awkward. Because a year later, they did ended up creating a similar paint scheme like this, but it was inverted. So his actual 2010 car was inverted. So it was like black. It was black instead of white. So yeah, the numbers were inverted to white, and then the background was black. So it was basically a carbon copy of Justin Allgaier's 2010 car. So this is technically his 2009 car because he ran this car for like 3 races since, David Schwimmy couldn't really get shit done at Team Penske. Oh, I'm sorry, Penske Racing, but you know what I'm talking about. The captain. Yeah, David Schwimmy was definitely a big bust. I mean, my lord, why did they thought he was a good pick to drive for Penske? My lord. I mean, good lord, man. Oh man, but that's 2010 was the year I got back to NASCAR, so I did just recently overheard about Brad Keselowski and his and how he was running his first full-time season in Penske equipment. And heck, I mean, I'm sure everyone remembers in 2010 the incident he had with Carl Edwards at Atlanta. I mean, since I am an Edwards fan, I do remember that by heart. And then of course I remember Talladega in 2009 as well. So I'm not going to say too much about that since I mean, if I'm an Edwards fan, that means I got to hate Keselowski, right? I used to hate Keselowski, but I don't mind him anymore, guys, especially now since he's a team owner. But how appropriate me reviewing this car since the just very recently the number 2 Penske car of Austin Cindric just won the Daytona 500, which is pretty cool. And ironically, Brad Keselowski leaves that team and goes to Roush, and they immediately win a 500. So I just find that kind of funny. But yeah, Brad Keselowski, man, I mean, he didn't really ran too well in this car for the last 3 races, which were at Texas, Phoenix, and Homestead. I think he mostly got very low finishes. I mean, he just started out with Penske, and gotta come some slack because he got that one win with Phoenix Racing, and then he ran part-time with Phoenix Racing, 3 races with Penske in 2009, and also I think a partial schedule with Henry Motorsports. But they kind of screwed him out of that deal with Mark Martin and all that. But yeah, Keselowski went to Penske, and then the rest was history, guys. He was able to win Nationwide Series championship and a Cup championship. So yeah, Keselowski has definitely done a lot for Penske, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a transition year for him for being not only a driver but an owner. But man, I just have so much nostalgia with this car, man. It's such a simple paint scheme, but it just looks so cool, man. Look at all those contingencies. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the COTs, but let me tell you what, man. I mean, this is probably a COT I definitely am glad I have in my collection. I still can't believe I found it, guys, at the Daytona Flea Markets from Mead Motorsports. I mean, it just shows you, man. You just don't know what you're going to find at these flea market places. You just don't know, man. As much as I love going to the haulers and all that stuff, I mean, and ordering diecast online, there's just nothing better than just going in and going into those little gypsy tents and just seeing what kind of stuff you can find. And this is one of the main reasons. So I'm so glad I got this in the collection, and I'm glad I joined I'm glad I joined Garrett on this as well. So yeah, I feel kind of special that I got a rare COT. Just like that Red Bull car I had, the Brian Vickers car. But yeah, Keselowski, I think there was one more thing I was going to say, and then I'm going to wrap this review up because I don't want to bore you guys with just, stats and stuff. But I think Brad Keselowski had 2 good runs in this car in 2010, which was, don't remember what the races were, but he had 2 top 10 finishes. So, it was the start of something new for Keselowski, and then the rest was history. So yeah, I just like the little red stripes right there. And you guys know me, I'm a big fan of red. Definitely is, this car definitely is supporting the channel logo colors with the white, red, and black. But such a cool car, man, and it's just so cool to see the 12 Penske car before they ran full-time with, Blaney and Montoya and all those guys. I mean, there's so many, and Sam Hornish, man, remember Sam Hornish Jr. with the 12? So yeah, the 12 has been around for Penske for a lot of years, and heck, it's just so cool to look back at the history on this car. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this nice little COT review. I do got a lot more COTs to review, so hopefully this will be the start of many more to come for these. But heck, if you guys want to see more, just hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Do whatever you gotta do to support the channel. This has been your boy OBB, the Diecast News Guy, wrapping up the Diecast review of Brad Keselowski's No, he did not win this race 2010, well, quote unquote 2009 Penske Dodge Charger for Penske Racing. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on another COT Diecast review.